Welcome to LinguaWire English A2. Today, we have two stories. One about a new memorial in North Korea, and one about a Michael Jackson movie, breaking records. Follow us to practice your English every day with the latest episode. For transcripts and quizzes, visit linguawire.com. I'm here with Sarah, LinguaWire's world news reporter. Sarah, what happened in North Korea recently?
Hello, Daniel. North Korea's leader Kim Jong Un opened a new memorial in the capital city, Pyongyang. This memorial is for North Korean soldiers who died fighting in the war in Ukraine.
A memorial? What exactly did they open?
They opened a museum and a statue. The museum is called the Memorial Museum of Combat Feats. It shows the work and bravery of North Korean soldiers who fought in other countries, especially in Ukraine.
That sounds important. What is new about this memorial now?
The memorial opened on Sunday, April 26, 2026. It was a special day because it was the first anniversary of Russia taking back parts of Kursk, a region near Ukraine. Kim Jong Un and a Russian official, Andrei Belousov, were both there to open it.
Why did North Korea open this memorial now?
It shows North Korea's support for Russia in the war. South Korean intelligence says about 15,000 North Korean soldiers are helping Russia in Ukraine. Also, about 2,000 North Koreans have died in the fighting, but North Korea and Russia do not give official numbers.
So, this memorial is a way to remember those soldiers?
Yes, exactly. It also shows the close friendship between North Korea and Russia. Kim Jong Un said North Korea will keep supporting Russia's goals. Russia's defense minister said they talked about working together more in the future.
That is very interesting. What else should we know about the opening ceremony?
Military jets flew over the city and white balloons were let go into the air. This was a way to honor the soldiers. It was a big event with strong messages about friendship between North Korea and Russia.
What might happen next after this memorial opening?
The two countries may work more closely in the military. This could mean more help between North Korea and Russia in the future. It also shows North Korea's role in the Ukraine war is growing.
Thank you, Sarah. That gives us a clear picture of the new memorial and what it means. Now I'm with Adam, LinguaWire's entertainment reporter. Adam, what is the big news about Michael Jackson?
Hi, Daniel. The new movie about Michael Jackson is a big success. It made $217 million worldwide in its first weekend. This is the highest opening weekend ever for a musical biopic.
Wow, that is a lot of money. What is a biopic?
A biopic is a movie about a real person's life. In this case, it is about Michael Jackson, the famous singer. His nephew Jafar Jackson plays him in the movie.
How does this movie compare to other musical biopics?
It beat the previous record held by Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie about Queen's singer Freddie Mercury. Bohemian Rhapsody made $124 million in its first weekend in 2018. Michael made much more. It also beat the $180 million made by the movie Oppenheimer in 2024.
That is impressive. But how did critics feel about the movie?
Critics did not like it very much. They gave it a low score of 38% on Rotten Tomatoes, a review website. They said the movie showed a clean or easy version of Michael Jackson's life. But audiences loved it, giving it a 97% rating.
So, the fans really enjoyed it. Why do you think the movie made so much money?
Many people love Michael Jackson's music. The movie uses his original singing voice. Also, musical biopics are popular now. Hollywood makes many movies about famous singers, and people want to watch them.
What other singers have had movies made about them recently?
There have been movies about Queen, Elton John, Bob Dylan, Aretha Franklin, Elvis Presley, Bruce Springsteen, Bob Marley, Amy Winehouse, and more. This shows a big interest in music stars' lives.
What is also interesting about this Michael Jackson movie?
The movie is paid for by Michael Jackson's estate. It uses his original singing voice for the songs, which is special for fans.
Thanks, Adam. It's clear the Michael Jackson movie is a big hit, even if critics don't agree. Let's look back at some useful words from our first story about the North Korean memorial. The theme is war and memory. First word, memorial. A memorial is a place or object to remember people who died. In the story, North Korea opened a memorial for soldiers who died in Ukraine. For example, my town has a memorial for soldiers from World War II. Second word, soldier. A soldier is a person who works in the army. The story said about 15,000 North Korean soldiers are fighting in Ukraine. For example, the soldier wears a uniform and helps protect the country. Third word, ceremony. A ceremony is a formal event to celebrate or remember something. In the story, there was a ceremony with jets flying and balloons for the memorial opening. For example, we had a ceremony at school for the new library. Now, for our second part, let's learn the phrase breaking records. This phrase means doing something better than anyone before. We heard that the Michael Jackson movie is breaking box office records. You use this phrase when someone wins or does very well. For example, she is breaking records in running, or the new phone is breaking sales records this month. This phrase helps you talk about big successes in sports, movies, or other areas. Try to use it when you want to say someone is very successful or doing better than before. It is a common phrase in news and everyday talk. Remember, breaking records means doing better than anyone else before you. Follow LinguaWire for the latest daily episode and build your daily language habit with us.